What's going on, Pitbull to 1915? It is Jason here, and in today's video, I'm redoing a video that I shot a long time ago, and it is the story of Gracie Watson. Now, the reason why I'm reshooting this is because in the previous video that I recorded of Gracie Watson, it wasn't really persuasive, you know what I mean. But anyways, in this video, it's going to be better, let's per se. And I'll try to explain it better. I have it on my phone right here, the whole document that I read from last time. So this time I'm gonna explain everything again, but in a different way. Now, before I go on, I have actually been to the Bonaventure Cemetery about when was it? It was like 2016-ish? I think so. I think it was in 2016. That's when I went. 2016, 2017. I honestly don't remember, but anyways, let's get back to the story. So, I went to the Bonaventure Cemetery and I caught this picture that is currently on your screen right now. And, you know, activity that went on, like, they say if you remove her toys from her grave, the statue will cry blood. But honestly, I do believe in paranormal stuff like that, but I do believe most videos on YouTube, all that's on YouTube, is fake. And some I do believe is real. But most I believe is fake. I'm sorry to any of y'all that I watched that go to all these haunted places and stuff. I'm sorry to not believe that your videos are real, but some of them I do believe are real, but some of them I don't, if you get what I mean. But anyways, let's get back to the story. So here's how her story started. Gracie Watson was the daughter of W.J. and Frances Watson. They managed a Pulaski Hotel in Savannah, Georgia. I've actually went to Savannah, Georgia, as obviously, because how could have I gotten to the Bonaventure Cemetery? But really the reason I was in Georgia because I was staying at the beach, Tybee Island. It was near Savannah, so we just decided to take a trip on up to Savannah. And we wasn't going to go to the Bonaventure Cemetery at first, but eventually we did. So it is now demolished in Johnson. It was in Johnson Square, but reports have been said that you can hear little Gracie and a few other little children laughing and playing at that spot where the Pulaski Hotel first stood. So here is how she died. 2 days before Easter. Did I even write that down? 2 days before Easter, she passed away. I think it was of pneumonia. I don't have it wrote down here for some reason. And the father of Gracie had the sculptor named John Waltz, and he came and sculpted a life-size picture. A life-sized sculpture of her for her tombstone, and it looks actually pretty great. As you've seen in the picture that I posted, that I put on the beginning of this video. So she was laid to rest in the Bonaventure Cemetery. Death doesn't seem to stop little Gracie from greeting people who come to Savannah, or does it stop her from playing in the square. As I mentioned before, you can still hear little Gracie playing, like near the stairwell, where the stairwell used to be at the hotel. This is a pretty interesting story, so this is why I picked it again today. But I'll keep the previous video up so you all can see that as well. And I'll probably leave a link at the end of this video so you all could see that video as well. So anyways, moving on. The ghost of little Gracie has been seen in Johnson Square many times over the year. I don't remember if I wrote this or I just copied it. I don't know. But, however, let's go ahead and get to the hauntings. So, she died 2 days before Easter of pneumonia, and her father hired a sculptor, John Waltz, which sculpted a life-size sculpture of her, which is her tombstone. Like I said, her picture's at the beginning of this video if you want to go back and see that. And then come back here. You are more than welcome, or I might go ahead and include a picture of it right here. So as you can tell, here is Gracie Watson. So, let's get to the hauntings of little Gracie. Little Gracie, as I mentioned, can be found playing in Johnson Square of Savannah, Georgia, which I didn't go there, but we didn't get time to because we had a short amount of time. So her statue, like as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, is haunted by her spirit. I pretty much don't need my phone because I remember everything. So her statue is apparently haunted by her spirit as well. So you can like hear like, oh shoot, I then forgot. So apparently, as I mentioned, her statue will cry blood because there's toys like scattered about like at the front of her tombstone. I was there. There was some toys there. Like there was like toys, actual toys. And legend says if you remove the toys from her grave, which I didn't test because I didn't, I'm respectful. But anyways. Legend says if you remove her toys from her grave, the statue will cry blood. Actual blood. Like as if the statue were bleeding. And here's another thing I've heard, which you can't do now because the statue's fenced in. Obviously you can't get in there. So I've heard this, if you put a penny in the palm of the statue's hand, circle the statue, I think it was 3 times, the coin will disappear. Like totally, it'll be gone. Not a sight left of it. It's gone. So there's another one too. Oh yeah, you can like hear screams, cries, and stuff coming from the statue as well, as if the statue were alive. I believe that's what it continued to say. Let's see. Did I leave anything out? Apparently, her spirit plays with them at her grave. I didn't mention that part. So apparently, this is why if you remove the toys from her grave, the statue will cry blood. Because if you remove them, if they're there, it'll be like Gracie's actually there, playing with the toys. So I already mentioned about the penny. And I mentioned where little Gracie's spirit still roams where the staircase once was. Which that's where Johnson Square is at today in Savannah, Georgia. And guys, if you don't know this, Savannah, Georgia is one of apparently the most haunted places in America. Most active, I should say. Because that's where, I guess, slavery was. Because it was south, yeah. And at her gravesite, you can hear a child playing and laughing. I was right about that. Yeah, I was right. Little Gracie died of pneumonia 2 days before Easter. And she was 6 years old when she passed away. And I also put this in my notes. There's no logical explanation of why the statue cries blood. Because obviously it's a statue. Why would it even cry blood? And I also tried to look at pictures of it. And I didn't find anything on it. Which is weird. Like I said, her spirit has been seen multiple times over the years in Johnson Square. Oh, I didn't read this part. Okay, so apparently her ghost has been seen running through bushes and trees and stuff. But her ghost apparently also interacts with humans. So it'll come up running up towards you. She would come up running up towards you. And then, so anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for my story of today of Gracie Watson. Let me know in the comments section. I'll rename my comments. I don't know why they're disabled or anything. Let me know in the comments what you think about Gracie Watson. Do you think the story is true? Do you think it's false? Do you think it's fake? Do you think it's real? Like, obviously, I don't actually see, in my opinion, I don't actually see a statue like, crying blood. I mean, it's a statue. Why would it even cry in the first place? Why would it have, like, human feelings unless it has some... Well, it does have a spirit attached to it, but... Oh, well. But, anyways... Let me know in the comment section below what you think. And comment down below what you want me to talk about next, because I'll probably do a video over Highway 666. It's apparently in the four corners of the United States. Run through all 4 states in the 4 corners. I might do a video over that, but honestly, I don't believe in demons or anything like that. I believe in ghosts, yeah, I believe in ghosts, but I don't believe in demons or anything. I believe in angels and heaven, but I don't believe in hell. If that makes sense. So, anyways guys, leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. Hit that post notification bell, because if you don't, you'll miss out on all kinds of cool stories in the future. I'm about to do videos like these more often, like tell you all ghost stories and stuff like that, because I love telling ghost stories like this. I mean, I think they're fun. I think they're enjoyable. I know I kind of made it boring for you all, but I promise I will get better at telling ghost stories. But anyways guys, leave a like on this video, subscribe for more content, hit the post notification bell. If you don't, you'll miss out on all kinds of cool stories, vlogs, skits, gaming videos if I ever get my PlayStation 4 fixed. And also, all my social media links will be in the description box below. I just noticed when I uploaded my last video that my social media links are in the description box below. I completely forgot I set that up on YouTube. Please forgive me for not saying it in the previous videos, but I'm saying it now. So, yeah, that's it for now. I'm out of here, and I will catch you next time. Peace.